Guys, today we have the third and final injury report for our Saturday game at 4:25 versus the Pittsburgh Squealers. Starting off right away, Jamar Chase has officially been ruled out. This is not surprising at all. This was kind of expected going into this game. He would be out 100% this game. Potentially, he could be back for the following game. It was really just a competitive advantage not to rule him out, earlier this week. Be like, hey, maybe he'll play, maybe he won't play, but reality-wise, the whole time, he was not going to play. This was just a competitive advantage, if anything, for us to be like, hey, maybe he was obviously going to play. Number 2, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so I don't know why yesterday I didn't realize, and you beautiful people down below told me, that the chest and the sternum is the same exact technical injury. Well, it can be. The sternum is a bone in the chest. I don't know why I forgot that, but yeah. So when it says sternum injury, now it says chest injury, it's just a more broad look at the same exact injury. So instead of saying sternum injury, which is the bone in the chest, it now says chest, which just means the broad view of his chest. Now, is there a worse injury that happened that went from just the sternum being hurt or, injured until the chest? Probably not. They probably just changed how they worded it just to be careful, just in case anything else happens, in this game and he gets injured. And anyway, it's a chest injury. The NFL can't come back and say, oh, well, you listed as a sternum injury, and clearly it was, this area of the chest injury, which wasn't the sternum. I think they just try to cover their bases at this point because the NFL is on their crap, right? With that being said, he was a full participant in practice on Wednesday and on Thursday, so he should be good to go for this upcoming week. He will be playing for this upcoming week, but I mean, he shouldn't be limited in any way possible. He should hopefully get a lot more snaps than normal. Alex Cappa, full participant in practice on Thursday. He has a knee/ankle injury, and he is 100% ready to go for this weekend. Cam Sample, also a full participant in practice, 100% ready to go for this weekend. Again, knee-ankle injury as, he had before. Joe Bacci, with his oblique injury that kept him out of last week's game, he's 100% ready to go. He practiced in full every single day this week, so he should be good to go for that game. Again, Jake Browning, for those who ask the question all the time in my comment section, yes, he is playing. They have to list him on an injury report because of the whole Joe Burrow situation. So he is okay. He's fine. He's 100%. He has a right forearm problem, but not really any problem. Okay, they had to list him in just in case anything happens. Again, like I said, the NFL has really went kind of beat down on us for that said reason. Jackson Carman, his illness, he's a full participant in practice all 3 days. He should be ready to go as a backup guard, it looks like. I thought he was a tackle. I'm pretty sure yesterday he was listed as tackle, and now he's a guard. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he's never going to see any type of play time anyway, so it doesn't really matter whether or not he is a guard or a tackle. Kind of sad, too, because going into the season, it was going into the offseason, it was like, okay, well, Jackson Carman could be our right tackle, and then it could be Jonah as the backup. Now it's very clear, no. It's 100% Jonah, not even Jackson Carman sniffing that job. So now looking at their side, Kenny Pickett 15 minutes ago has officially been ruled out of this game. So that means that they're going Mason Rudolph as a starter, backup's going to be Trubisky, and unless they pick someone else up, they might just rock with 2 quarterbacks against us. So it's very possible that they don't go elsewhere and they just kind of go 2 quarterbacks, especially with the fact that Kenny Pickett did practice every day this week. So it looks like he is as close to being back as humanly possible. So it's very possible that they go, okay, you know what? This last week, we're not going to have him. We'll bring him back next week, and we'll kind of go on from there. But we don't have to worry about Kenny Pickett in any way, coming in or playing if they get down by a lot and etc., right? So if Mason Rudolph sucks, they don't have Kenny Pickett. He's going to be out for this game. So they're going to have to go with Trubisky and try to get Trubisky to work out. It's going to be interesting. Trenton Thompson did not practice yesterday or the day before that. We don't have an official game status of him. My guess is he'll probably be out for this upcoming game. Najee Harris will probably be playing. Elijah Riley most likely will be good to go. Mika Fitzpatrick has officially been ruled out before this week even started, so that's not even a question. He is out. Isaac, Broderick Jones, and Pat Fryermuth should be good to go for this upcoming game. Cam Haywood, we have an update on him. So he actually passed out of concussion protocol, so he is fully ready to go for this upcoming game. He actually did go ahead and get a concussion protocol on Monday, and he fully passed it, and he's out of it as of today. So he is ready to go, and in the aspect of, I am happy that he got a concussion protocol, mainly for the fact that, obviously I don't want to see a player getting concussion. I was kind of hoping he did miss this upcoming game, but for the aspect of, he is a player, I don't want to see him have a concussion. That is good news for that context. But overall wise, again, like I said, this really is all going to come down to a couple of different players. Now with Mason Rudolph at quarterback, which is kind of what we expected going into this week, and what we expected to be playing, that does not scare me at all. Mason Rudolph or Mr. Trubisky, whatever one they end up going with in the end, throughout the game, I'm not scared of either one. And honestly, this gives us such an advantage going into this game. We cannot treat this game like the Minnesota Vikings game, because the Minnesota Vikings game was a trap game. This is also a trap game. Both of the games is a trap game. We have to go in this game like they have Big Ben Roethlisberger back there playing quarterback. We have to treat this game like we're playing the best of the best competition. And we really are at the end of the day. It's AFC North. Anything can happen. But at the end of it, we cannot go into this game thinking this is an easy win. This is not an easy win. You can easily lose games like this by overthinking it and being cocky. And so far, we have been so good and not doing that. Even in the Vikings game, which was a trap game, we weren't cocky and arrogant. They just had a great defense and shut us down. But we have to keep that mentality going through this game, the Chiefs game, and the Browns game the last week of the season. No matter who we play, we have to keep mentality that we are only as good as our last week, what we did last week. And last week, we had an awful first half and a great second half. And this week, let's start off having a great first half and a great second half. I say in this game, you get up by 21 points. This game is going to be very, very difficult for the Steelers to come back in, right? And that's what we need to do. Let our defense hunt. Score points on offense and let us hunt on defense. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one.